I'm Ryan McCaffrey, this is IGN. We are at Valve talking about the Steam Deck. I have three fine gentlemen from Valve, from the Steam Deck development team here. Guys, let's see, 31 rapid fire, just frequently asked questions. People are gonna see this and have questions. I figured we'll just go around real quick and get all the big stuff answered. Number one, I'll let you pick who answers what. First of all, what's in it, CPU, GPU-wise? What is in this thing?
So there's 4 cores of AMD Zen 2 CPU with 8 logical threads and 8 CUs of AMD RDNA 2 GPU. These are all the latest architectures.
Perfect. How much RAM's in it?
16 gigabytes.
All right, I like the synchronous answer,
nice.
That's good. Storage-wise, what are we looking at?
We have 3 SKUs, and it'll be 64 gigs, 256 gigs, and 512 gigs.
Is the storage upgradable?
The internal storage is not, but every deck will come with a SD card slot, so you can put an SD card slot, whatever size you want, whenever you want.
Price?
The 64 gigabyte storage will be $399. The 256 gigabytes will be $529. And the 512 gigabyte will be $649.
Is there a difference in performance with regard to the storage speed, like flash memory versus NVMe as you step up and go higher?
Yeah, as we go higher, the read and write speeds are going to be faster.
Screen size and resolution, what are we looking at there?
It's a 7-inch screen. It's a 720p native resolution.
The aspect ratio is 16 by 10, so the exact resolution is actually 1280 by 800.
Battery life, that's a big one in any handheld device. What are we looking at there?
Well, there's a wide variety of experiences there. It's about 2 to 8 hours, depending on what you're doing. You can play Portal 2 for 4 hours on this thing. If you limit to 30 FPS, you're going to be playing for 5 to 6 hours.
Nice. What is included in the box?
It will come with the power adapter. It also comes with the carrying case.
Are there built-in microphones in this for multiplayer chat?
Yep.
Excellent. Is there a cellular connection so I can download games from anywhere, or Wi-Fi only?
Wi-Fi only.
Okay. Is there an ambient light sensor in it to auto-adjust the brightness of the screen depending on the lighting conditions?
Yes, there is.
Excellent. This is a great way to get all these answers. Okay, what operating system does it run?
This is running the new version of SteamOS.
Is it gaming only, or can it run other PC applications? Can it do other things?
You can pretty much run anything you can run on a PC.
So we could go to IGN.com on it.
Absolutely.
Is there a docking station or any way to play it on a bigger screen?
Yes, we're producing a dock. It'll be sold separately.
Is there a price on that yet?
Don't have a price for you today.
Okay. Will that be available at launch?
Don't have that answer for you yet
Okay.
today either.
There's plenty of existing off-the-shelf solutions. I don't think that it'll be, providing this nice experience, but similar functionality.
Any USB-C dock that you can buy off the shelf will work with this, and it'll do USB, Ethernet, and HDMI out, all of the things you would expect from a dock.
What peripherals, headsets, controllers can we use with it?
Anything that can be plugged in via USB, and anything that can be accessed via Bluetooth. There's an onboard USB-C connection.
Excellent. Yeah, I tried my Apple AirPods earlier and they worked just fine. So don't even have to buy anything else. Love it. There's also a 3.5mm headphone jack as well. So you got everybody covered. Can I play VR off of it?
It has all the connectivity you would need to do that, but that's not really what we're optimizing the performance for.
So you can try it, but your mileage may vary.
Yep.
Is the short version on that.
That's what.
How about, can you adjust graphics settings within it, or is it sort of locked into a specific settings profile based on the horsepower of the machine?
All the normal options that you'd get in PC games are accessible. That being said, most games start with a pretty balanced graphics settings that work really well out of the box.
Is the core hardware, so not the storage, but is the core hardware upgradable in any way?
Not really. Due to the small form factor, everything is pretty tightly packed there, not in the regular form factors.
Can it play? Are you locked into Steam, or can you? Because you mentioned this a minute ago, Pierre-Luc. Or can I log into the Microsoft Store with my Game Pass Ultimate account or my Epic Game Store account?
Again, you can really do anything that you would expect a PC to be able to do. So the answer to those things is yes.
Yes, excellent. How about mod support? Again. Seems like a yes.
Really the same answer because
Yeah.
PC can do those things, so we've built this device to support all of that.
And the version of Steam that runs on this is the same version of Steam, just adapted with different UI and controls. So all these features, Steam Workshop, and all that built-in support for mods will be there as well.
How about multiplayer? How does that work with the device, be it local multiplayer or otherwise?
Yeah, I think same story as with any PC. So it has connectivity, so you can play multiplayer games. You can play local multiplayer with multiple controllers connected to it. All of the things that you would expect.
So all you'd need for multiplayer on, like on a split screen, same screen multiplayer would be a second controller input, really, via Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Or use a phone and the Steam Remote Play app for
There you
the
go.
controller.
There you go. Why inline thumbsticks versus offset? That's an eternal debate between, I guess, particularly PlayStation gamers and Xbox gamers. You've settled on inline here.
Yeah, I think this worked really great for the layout that we ended up using, and we have not really seen problems with that layout.
What other buttons are hiding on it? Which I think people can't see the back right now.
There's a set of extra buttons on the back, 4 programmable rear buttons.
How about supply? That's always, as I'm looking over my list of remaining frequently asked questions, gamers have been frustrated, and justifiably so. I mean, yes, we have a supply, we have a chip situation globally, but scalpers and bots have rained on the parade of many a would-be next-gen gamer as well. So do you anticipate, I'm sure you don't want to give numbers here, but do you anticipate being able to meet demand this fall?
We're building a system of reservations that we're going to roll out shortly after this announcement. And we're really going to use that. We obviously can't make all of the devices at once that we think people will want over the next year or two.
Yeah.
So as those become available and as they're manufactured, people will be able to reserve and then purchase those in a queue-based system.
Perfect. I guess the last question would be, what's the reasonable shelf life for this? What is the sort of long tail of it? Is it something that is going to be upgraded? Like, will there be a 2.0 version of this in a few years? Will there be a way where, do you anticipate or want other hardware makers to use the same Steam OS and make their own version? How do you look at this as a platform?
In a lot of ways, we look at this as just a new category of device in the PC space. And assuming that customers agree with us that this is a good idea, we expect not only to follow up in the future with more iterations ourselves, but also for other people, other manufacturers to want to participate in the space.
All the technologies and the OS and the building blocks that we've been working on over the years that kind of make Steam Deck will be available free of charge for people that want to build devices like that as well.
Brilliant. Lawrence, take us home. You were starting to say something as well.
Oh, I was just going to say the same thing as Pure Lou. We
sorry.
want to make sure people know that the SteamOS 3 is available for free license for any manufacturer that wants to make a similar product.
Brilliant. You heard it here. Gentlemen from Valve, the Steam Deck out this holiday. For more on the Steam Deck, keep it tuned right here to IGN.